Hello everyone. Welcome to this live. I'm so excited to see all of you in this Insta live. It's been a long time since I've conducted lives like these, and I wanted to come back with a bang, and Holi is the best time to do that. So a very happy Holi to all of you. A very happy Holi, guys. I hope you enjoyed your Holi. I hope you had a wonderful time with your family and friends. I surely had a wonderful time. I enjoyed Holi today. I hope you guys enjoyed with colors and sweets and savories and so many things we do on festivals, right? I hope you guys had a wonderful time. Holi is a time when we realize that our colors in our life are so important. Colors in our life are so important. But somewhere we forget about the colors in our life, and we forget the colors in ourselves and the colors in our relationships. So this is the best time to bring out the colors in you and in your relationship. I am Madhavi. I am your complete lifestyle coach, and I have been married for the past 5 years plus, and I have been coaching people on relationships for the past 5 years. This is a key topic which has a lot of issues. People face a lot of issues when it comes to marriages and relationships, and that's why I chose to talk about this topic today. And I want you guys to benefit from this topic, so stay tuned. There's a lot of stuff I'm going to be sharing over here. Yes, this Holi festival, I choose to speak about relationships, especially about marriage, because although we remember to play with colors, we remember to meet friends and family and have a good time, we cook good food, we make sweets and savories and so many wonderful items, and we have a wonderful time, but we forget about the colors within us. We forget about the colors in our relationships, especially in our marriage. Yes, especially in our marriage. So this is something we all need to work on. We all need to do, and we all need to focus on. Yes, that's why I wanted to speak about this in today's topic. Okay, it's been a while since I have done a live, so I wanted to have an interactive session. In the end, I'm open to ask you guys asking me any questions related to relationships and marriage, and I will be ready to answer them towards the end. But for now, I'm going to be sharing about the most common issues that people face when it comes to marriages and how to overcome those issues. Those are the things I'm going to be speaking about. So, people get married with a lot of excitement. People get into a marriage with a lot of excitement, with a lot of dreams and a lot of hopes. But as time goes on, somewhere we lose that interest, somewhere we lose that inspiration, that spark, that love, that affection. We lose that, and we constantly feel we are alone, we are lost. We feel that we could do something more, but we don't know what to do. We don't know what is holding us back, or what is it that we can improve to improve our relationship. Yes, so we are going to talk about the 3 most common issues that people face when it comes to marriages and how to overcome those issues. Now, before I go there is a stereotype about marriage and relationships that people have. Okay, marriage is supposed to be like this, a marriage is supposed to be like that. The society set standards are there, the society set expectations are there are society set rules and regulations. We watch movies and we feel marriages are supposed to be this way. So, husband and a wife are supposed to behave this way. Or even if you are in a relationship, even if you are in love, if you're a boyfriend and a girlfriend, or even if you're in a live-in relationship, you are constantly being told by movies and other things that how a relationship should be. So these are not the real relationships. Real relationships are the ones that we have on a day-to-day basis. We need to really work for it, like how we work for our jobs or our businesses, and we put in the hard work. That is the same kind of time and effort and money and dedication we need to give towards our relationships and our marriage. That is when it works. When anything in life, If you want something to work out, if you want to benefit, and if you want it to be a success, you need to invest time, you need to invest energy, you need to invest money, and you need to invest your emotions. Only then it gets manifested and it sustains itself, it stays through the hard times, and it survives the most critical of situations. All right. So if that foundation is not strong, then automatically the marriage shakes. Instead of checking on these things, instead of having a common point on these things between husband and wife, we look at more of how much bank balance each of us has, how much what is the family background that each of us come from. We look at how well settled the guy is, or how well the woman cooks, or how much are each of them working, or we look at how good looking they are, whether the man has hair on his head, whether the female has fair skin. We look at these superficial things. They are important. I'm not saying they are not important. Yes, they are important. We should look at these things. But the more underlying thing that we need to really look at is your value system, your core value system. What do you believe in? Does your partner also believe that? If you're a person who is getting into a marriage newly, then that is exactly what you need to look at. Do you have common value systems? Yes. Do you believe in the same things? Do you believe in the same things that you have been living by for so long? The friction, the problems arise in marriage because the value system is not the same. The husband or the spouse has a completely different value system, believes in something completely different, and the wife or the woman has a completely different value system. So we need to understand our core value system. How do we understand our core value system? We need to see what we believe in. Some of us believe in being ethical. Some of us believe in love. Some of us believe in friendship in a relationship. Some of us believe in being open and transparent. Some of us do not believe in being open and transparent. Some of us do not believe in love. Some of us do not like romantic things. Some of us love romantic things. Some of us like to go out more. Some of us don't like to go out more, which means like to explore. Exploration is a value system. Yes, a value that you have. Exploring, opening up your mind and seeing new things. Some people don't have. Either ways, it is fine. It is not that one category is correct and the other category is wrong. We need to understand that both are fine, both are right, and both are going in their own speed, in their own way. You need to clearly understand where you stand. If you're a person who does not believe in completely being ethical, believe in that and be open about it. Yes, and find a partner who believes in the similar thing. If you believe in love, then find someone who believes in love. Usually what happens is one partner is expecting love and having the emotions of love, and the other partner just does not have any clue, does not know what to do, and both are struggling in the relationship. Yes. And mostly what happens still in our Indian society in the 21st century, when we all have smartphones, when we are ready to go on Instagram, Facebook, and when we are so vocal and open on social media, we let our parents decide our life. Parents decide our what we want in our life. Although we might not be completely right. Yes, and parents might not be completely wrong. But we need to learn to start taking responsibility of our life, responsibility of things in our life. If we are taking responsibility of our life, only then, first of all, are we eligible to take responsibility of someone else in our life. And that stands good for a guy and a girl. It's not only for one sex, it's for both of them. If you feel that you are incapable of taking responsibility of yourself, how can you take responsibility of someone else? And then after that, children come. How can you take responsibility of your children when you're not ready to take responsibility of yourself? It has to be a combined decision of you and your parents, of you and the person you're getting married to. It has to be a combined decision, because at least in India, we don't get married husband and wife. We have two families that get married together. Yes, two families come together, and because the value system of the families are not the same, there is friction, there is arguments. This is what I have learned from my marriage, and I have learned from so many of my clients whom I have coached. Yes, most of the disputes between husband and wife happen because of their in-laws, of their parents, because somewhere they say something or something happens over there, and that ends up in a fight between the husband and the wife. Yes, and this is affecting each and every one of us. This is affecting us big time. And you know what this is leading to? This is leading to us becoming two different teams, a husband team and a wife team. But actually, husband and wife are on the same team. We need to understand that. Both of them need to understand that. Now, when one person understands it and the other person does not understand, it doesn't work. Both have to understand that you are on the same team. Everybody else might not be on the same team, but you both are on the same team. And because you both are on the same team called marriage, you need to make your team win. And you need to work with each other, not against each other. The biggest misconception that is put in our minds is his family against my family, or her family against my family. Yes, you told me this, or you told something that I did not like. Your family told this, or your family did this. There is no different teams. You both are first teams, and you are the first important team players in the relationship. Then comes everyone else. Yes, when you decide to get married, your relationship status changes. Your relationship agendas and priorities change. Your parents are no more first priority. Does not mean that you need to give them less importance or you need to disrespect them in any way. But your first family starts becoming your husband or your wife. Yes, and that is where the new relationship begins and the new bonding begins. We often forget that, and we still are clinging on and holding on to our parents, both sides. And we are fighting with each other, not understanding that this is the relationship that is going to stay. Parents will pass away, children will grow up and go away, family and friends will come and go. But the husband and wife team is what is going to stay forever. We need to understand that. Yes, guys, if you feel what I'm giving here, what I'm saying here is actually informative, actually relevant to you, actually something you guys are seeing in your homes and facing, then type yes in the comments. I want to see you guys comment. Yes, many of you have waved. Hello everyone, welcome, welcome. Please type yes in the comments if you're facing such issues, or if you've seen such issues happen, or if there is or you believe that such a thing is happening in our society. Yes, type in the comments and let me know. Let's keep it a little interactive. Yes, so when such a thing is happening, we need to first and foremost understand that both husband and wife are one team, and we need to work together, work as one team. That there itself, a lot of issues get resolved, a lot of problems get resolved. Then you know that who is first priority, who is second priority, where you need to place which person without disrespecting anyone, without putting down anyone. Either it could be your spouse or it could be your family members. All right. From there, let me move on to the 3 most common issues that people face in a marriage and how to overcome them. Yes, 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 yes. I'm seeing some yeses. Yes, superb. How to overcome these issues. The first issue is arguments and fights. Every time I want to speak to my husband or my wife, we end up in an argument or a fight, and that doesn't go down well. We never get to say what we want to say. My partner never listens to me. My partner is never listening to what I'm saying, and we end up fighting. Or even one step further, we end up fighting and my in-laws get involved, or my family gets involved, my parents get involved, or something like that. Yes, this is the most common thing that happens in a discussion which leads to an argument in a marriage. Yes, if you guys are facing this or have been through this, please type yes in the comments. Yes, 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 yes. So when we have such things going on in our life, when we have such issues going on in our life, and when everything is leading to an argument, we need to understand something. from so many years, the way we have been approaching our partner is not working out. If it was working out, then it would not lead to an argument or a fight. If it is every time leading to an argument or a fight, that means that it is not working out. So your approach towards your partner has to change. For example, if you have a kid and your kid is not listening to you, and you're trying to make your kid understand, what would you do? You try to change your approach. You'll try to make it more interesting. You'll try to make funny jokes or keep it interactive, or try to laugh and smile with your kid, and try to get the work that you want from your kid that you are thinking of. What are you trying to do there? You're trying to change your approach. So the same thing goes with a husband and wife couple. You need to change your approach. We are going with an approach that our mind is already set that every time we get into an argument, this time also we are going to get into an argument. We have already decided in our mind and we go with that approach. The way we communicate is itself in that tone and in that body language and in that facial expression. We don't even realize it. Most of us don't even realize how we are communicating to our partner. And that automatically leads to an argument. Do you know that if your partner is coming from an argumentative situation, you don't have to argue back. It is only an ego clash. It's only an ego clash, nothing else. Your partner is arguing does not mean you have to argue back. It's only going to satisfy your ego, and ultimately what you want, you're not going to get. Yes, so that needs to change, right? That needs to shift. So stop going from an approach of every time this gets into an argument and start communicating. And stop the minute it goes into an argument. Don't have to get into an argument. Yes, just speak out what you want to speak out. Listen more. Change your approach. Change the way you're approaching your partner. And stop thinking that everything is going to get into an argument. It is because we already have made up our mind that it is getting into an argument that it is getting into an argument. Yes. The second thing, lack of interest in each other. After a few years of marriage, this tends to happen. You start losing interest in each other. You start, other things take priority. Other things become more important, like your kids especially, your in-laws next, your careers, more other things like family, friends. So these things start getting more important to us. So instead of making it about other things, it is time to light that spark. Holi is the best time to do that. If you feel that the spark in your relationship is gone, it's been 15 years, 20 years into the marriage and the spark in the relationship is gone, and everything is about the children. It becomes that way. Everything is about the children. We need to bring back that spark. We need to ignite back that spark. That's where the American culture comes into play, called the date night or the date day. Yes, going on a date once in a while, whenever you can, with your partner. Spending quality time with them, even if you're not able to spend large amount of time, spending small times with them. Evenings is the most common time when we spend time with family. Separately, try to spend time with your husband or your wife. These things are very, very essential when you reach the other side of life, when parents are gone, children are grown up and gone, and you are left with a partner and you feel like a stranger with them then. Yes, because you have not invested in this relationship. You were so busy with everything else and making everything else your life that you were not interested. You were not investing in this relationship. And now you feel like two strangers living in one house. Yes, so start spending time. Going on dates is a wonderful idea. It makes you feel good also. And along with that, you also feel that you are... you are back into the relationship. You are back with someone whom you had actually cared for in the starting, whom you actually wanted to spend the rest of your life with. Yes. And the third thing, responsibility sharing issues. This is a big issue when it comes to marriages. Either one of the partners is completely burdened with the responsibilities while the other does not take responsibilities. Either the wife is completely burdened with the household work or the husband is completely burdened with the income, and the wife just doesn't care where the finances are, what is happening, what is going on. Either ways, it's not going to work. We are in the 21st century. It is no more that a man has to work and a woman has to take care of the household. We have to change that picture. That picture has to go. Yes, now it is two people working together to make the team of marriage win. Yes, so when two people are working together and making it win, everything needs to be shared and done. You need to understand that your partner gets tired, your partner gets stressed out, and this goes both ways, right? We all think that women are overworking themselves, but men are also working quite hard at work. Yes, so we need to understand both ways. Men can do housework, and women can get into the finances and see where investments are done, see where the money is coming from, where it is going, what is happening in the, even if they are many women, I know many of my clients, many women earn the money, they earn more than their husbands, and they just give the money to their husbands for them to invest and take care of. They don't involve in what is happening unless the investment is gone or they lose money, then they get scared and frustrated and angry. But you need to invest yourself into every part of the marriage. Let it be finances, let it be household work, let it be with the children. Both can share responsibility. You both have had children together, so you need to share the responsibilities. Enough of our parents teaching us the culture of where a man's work is outside, man's place is outside the house and a woman's place is inside the house. Enough of that. That doesn't work anymore. It is time to have a beautiful, happy relationship, and that comes when there is sharing of responsibilities, when you feel comfortable with each other and when you feel happy with each other. Guys, I hope these are the most common things that I wanted to share, which everybody is facing. I hope you guys benefited from this, and from this Holi, start bringing out the spark in your relationship, start bringing out the new colors in your relationship, and make it work for you, because your relationship is unique, not like any other relationship. So live your life to the fullest. Have an abundant, amazing relationship. I keep conducting workshops where I conduct relationship, marriage related coaching, marriage related courses. I will be constantly putting the updates on my social media, so stay tuned for that. Keep looking out for those things and attend those courses and those workshops, because I share a lot of key secrets, key principles behind how to have a wholesome, easy going, wonderful, no nonsense marriage. Yes, so that you can have the happy life that you want. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this session. A very happy Holi to all of you. Thank you so much for listening to me. That's it from me, Madhvi, your complete lifestyle coach, signing off for now. Take care. Bye bye.